Hi there.
Hi, welcome back.
Yeah, nice to be with you. This is Pat and Nedra Dugan. We work with Bethany Missions, and this 52 means what?
52 years of marriage.
Yeah, here's a little thing from 25 years that we still have put away, remembering that moment. And Nedra's on today.
Yeah, I'm going to call this Celebrate Sumptuously.
Opa.
How important is it to celebrate your wedding anniversary? Growing up, I remember my parents, as I recall, never celebrated a wedding anniversary.
Mine either.
Yours neither.
No,
Right.
I didn't even know what it was.
On our first anniversary, my husband called a taxi so that we could go to our restaurant in style.
Wow.
That was a little different. And that night we tasted lobster for the first time. That was our special meal. And when we got to our fourth anniversary is when we stepped it up a little and decided that we would stay in a hotel that night. Well, that was a resounding success. So that has become now our normal. And I want to tell you about one of my husband's very creative ideas. When we had our 15th anniversary, he planned a surprise trip to Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro, I'm sure you know, is an exotic tourist town. It happens to be 500 and some kilometers or 360 miles from where we were living in a kind of a dirty, polluted town in a state further away. So the idea of going to Rio was a cool one, except I didn't know what was going to happen. And so he planned, he packed our suitcases and took them with friends to the bus station to wait for us. And then he came and got me, and I was dressed up because I thought we were going out, right? And when we get to the bus station, I'm surprised to see our friends there, and they're with our suitcase. And he says, we're going to get on this bus. And except it was a bus to a little town a little ways up the road, which had nothing.
Had nothing,
It was not a tourist town. It was just a nothing town. But I didn't want to sound, ungrateful, so I didn't say anything.
You were nice.
This is an adventure, so let's do it. And we got to the little town, and we get off the bus, and my husband says, let's eat here,
Let's
right?
get something to eat right here at the bus station.
Right here at the bus station. And there isn't a cool place to eat at a bus station. I mean, it's usually very busy with people going back and forth, and
kind of grungy.
And we sat down. Of course, I've got to, put on a smile. And he orders the cheapest thing you can buy. And I'm thinking, wow, this is our anniversary, and he's ordering
But she didn't complain.
the cheapest meal. And I started feeling a little embarrassed because I was overdressed for being in a bus station. And then a tad disappointed that this was our anniversary meal. Well, we ate our meal, and he says, let's go
walk around a little bit.
walk around. Well, in a bus station, there's really nothing to see. There are some ticket booths. And so we were walking around, and all of a sudden he pulls out 2 bus tickets on a sleeper bus to Rio de Janeiro. Now, you've got to remember that we are not used to going to Rio de Janeiro. We are living in a very simple town. So this was really special. And we had that bus that you could sleep in, so that was
really
nice. And then in Rio, we had a great time doing different things. And even E.T., we had just come out earlier, and 6 months earlier, and so we did go to see E.T., and we did go to see Evita, which is a famous musical. And now
What we ate. Where did we
and you'll never guess where we ate our anniversary meal. You want to tell them?
McDonald's.
We went to McDonald's. Now, please understand that McDonald's had only come to Brazil a few years earlier, and it was only found in Rio and in Sao Paulo, as I recall. And so this was a big moment. We hadn't had American hamburger for years, and so we ate that Big Mac. It was just the best meal ever. But now, what we need to think about is what celebrating your anniversary, what kind of a message does it give? Well, first of all, it tells your children that marriage and that your relationship is very important. And I know for young families that have young kids, it's hard to get away And it's hard for the mother. I know, when you have your little children, it's hard to leave your children, even for one night. It's hard. And at this point, we had a baby about 19 months plus 2 other kids. Yeah, and but that sent a message. Our marriage is important. And it also sends a message. It's so important that we're willing to spend money, because you're going to have to spend some money, right?
Yeah.
And our budget varied, so sometimes we didn't have money to spend on a nice hotel, not even a 4-star. I remember one time we stayed at kind of a grungy hotel, and we both came back with a mild case of scabies, if you can imagine what kind of place
we've
that
stayed
was.
in all kinds of hotels through the years. So.
Fortunately, that only happened once. But it sends an important message to our kids, that it's important to spend the money. And it also says something about what we think of each other. Yeah. You are important enough for me to invest time away from important things, a busy life. You can be, super busy with all kinds of things, but you are important enough that I want to spend time alone with you for this moment in our lives. Yeah. So that's my message.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that we did right. We haven't done everything right through the 52 years.
No.
But that's been a good one. And now, of course, we've made one more adjustment.
Oh, yes. Now it's gone up to another level. You can tell them about it.
Yeah, well, a while back I was thinking, how many anniversaries we got left? We're getting older and time slips by so quickly. So we decided to have 2 anniversaries a year. I don't know what you'd call that. We have we had 52 years in June, of last year. And then we had 52 and a half years in January or February, was it, whatever it was. So we're doing it twice a year.
We do. Every 6 months, basically.
Yeah. Anyway, great, honey. And that's a great message, and it's good, always a good reminder for us too. There's a song I wrote a song for Nedra on one of our earlier anniversaries. This, I believe, was 9, so it'd be 1977. And I wrote this song for her, and so we're going to share part of this song for you guys. Okay? You're my sun, you're my light, you're my pleasure, my delight. Of your loving presence I'll never tire. You're my beauty, you're my queen, you're the princess of my dreams. To be worthy of your love is my desire. Time slips by, the years are 9, that I am yours and you are mine. You're the bearer, the begetter of my love. 2 blonde girls and I'm praying to, like their mother, just like you. You're the blessing of the Lord, you're my wife. I think there's some tears there, huh?
Yep.
Oh my. Celebration, what did you call it?
Celebrate sumptuously.
Celebrate sumptuously. God bless you, and we'll
God
see you
bless.
again in another
Episode.
episode. Okay. Bye. God bless you all.
Bye-bye.